bought this stolen Demon 170 for $20,000.
Which I realize under the circumstances sounds kind of, well, stupid. But trust me, it gets better.
You see, the police recovered it before the thieves were able to get rid of the drivetrain. That's right, we have the trans, the diff, the Brembo brakes, and even some of the interior. Oh, and then there's the mileage.
Oh, 61 miles.
Like I said, it gets better. But as for the chassis, it's done. They cut it up into like 10 pieces. At this point, it's basically just scrap metal. So that really only left us one option. To find a new chassis, take all the good parts from the Demon 170, and build ourselves our own 170 from scratch. Same as our 170, this one was stolen, recovered, and then auctioned off at Copart. But unlike our Demon 170, this time the thieves left us a chassis that's in beautiful shape. In fact, the only damage I can find anywhere on this car is this little scuff back here on the driver quarter panel, which is gonna be an easy fix when we go to paint it. There's really not much of this thing left. And yes, it is also full of trash, but for what we need, I think it's the perfect blank slate. A blank slate, which we were able to win at auction for $6,500. Is it expensive for a shell that's, well, as bare gets? Absolutely. But unlike our Demon 170 over there, which has a certificate of destruction, meaning it can never see the road again, this one has a salvage title, meaning that once we're done with it, we can have it inspected and register it for road use like any other car. Now, the first step on the hopefully not too long road to recovery for this car is outfitting the body completely and getting it painted. And to do that, we had to order some parts. And parts. Then some more parts. Then, naturally, of course, we finished off by ordering even more parts. This is far and away the most parts I've ever had delivered to the shop at one time. So I think the only reasonable approach here is just start opening stuff and bolting it to the car. This is our brand new Demon hood. Just like on the last build, this one was VIN restricted, meaning we had to submit proof of ownership of that hunk of metal that used to be called a Demon 170, before Dodge would even sell us one. To mount our hood, we had to source a set of hood hinges too. Luckily with these though, we were able to grab a set we had laying around the shop. I do have to admit, I find it quite ironic that our hood hinge, that came off one Hellcat, and each of our 2 hood hinge bolts, they came off other Hellcats. We've already used 4 Hellcats in the rebuilding of this 170.
It's a lifestyle.
It is a lifestyle. Let's see, I mean, we don't really have anything to compare it to, but it sits. It looks good to me. We ended up just getting a set of used black doors. God, these are heavy. I forgot how heavy these are. I mean, they really suck. One of the only things they didn't steal in the white chassis are the door hinges. So we're just gonna go ahead and leave the original ones in place and slap our new doors onto our old hinges. You all right?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You go to the gym lately?
No.
Hey, that doesn't line up too bad for just eyeballing it and hammering it down with an impact. Yeah, first functional piece on this car. The mirrors we're gonna use on this build, they're off a 2016 Hellcat, which yes, means we get to add another. And I swear this was not my plan. I really didn't think we were gonna have that many cars wrapped up in building this one, but we're already